So picking up where we left off, guys, we have our apothem and we have our perimeter. So we're going to find our area. So area equals 1/2 the apothem, which is 2.6, okay? And then we multiply that by 27. And that gives us an answer of 35.1 centimeters. Ooh, centimeters squared. Alrighty. There we go, guys. All right, so moving on to the last two that you guys have. For these ones, a little bit different because you should be like, oh, what do they give us here? Just because they draw a dotted line inside the figure does not mean they're giving you the apothem, okay? You'll know it's the apothem because it'll be going to a side and it'll show a right angle, okay? All right. For this one, there's no right angle. That should be like, oh, yeah, Mr. Elling, I remember he said something about that. How do you do? So you look back, hey, this is a radius, okay? So for this one, we have to find the apothem, we have to find the perimeter. So a lot going on. So this is we're gonna use double trig, all right? So for this, we have to draw a right triangle here. Oh boy, that's a bad side. We're gonna erase that. Yeah, we're gonna start from scratch. Here we go. So not too better, but there. All right. So draw our right triangle. We have our apothem here over there, and then we're gonna have our x side down there. And x, remember, is only half the side length. So for this, we have 135 because we've done these before. 135 is the measure of that angle. So half that is going to be 67.5. Okay, 67.5. So from there, we're going to use that 67.5, and we're going to have to do two separate trig functions. So I have x and a laid out. Okay, a is the apothem, x is the side length. I hope you guys understand where I'm saying that. A is the apothem, x is the side length. So we should be pretty good at trig, hopefully, at this point. And so we're going to use, since we know 7 is the hypotenuse, all right, we're going to use sine, all right, sine of 67.5 equals the opposite side, which would be a, our apothem, okay, over 7. Okay, are we all good with that? I hope we are. So our apothem here is going to be 6.47. Now, to find x, a little bit different. So for x is touching it. X is touching that angle. If you see that brown mark down there is touching that green angle mark, so it's the adjacent side, so we're going to use cosine of 67.5 equals x over 7. So x equals 2.68. So now we have x, we have a. Is 2.68 the length of the side? No, we have to double it. And so the length of the side is going to be 5.36. So from there, we have to find the perimeter because we know what the apothem is. The apothem is up here. We got that part. Our perimeter is just going to be 8 because we have 8 sides times 5.36. And so when we do that, we should get 42.88. All right, so we get 42.88, and then to find the area, switching colors here, the area equals 1/2 what the apothem is, which is 6.47 times the perimeter, which is 42.88. And so for our final answer for this one is 138.72 millimeters squared. All right, good. And like I said, guys, this last one, you guys can always go through the problem on your own and check my answer, look back, because I've solved every single step out here for you. That way you know your mistake and you can go back and fix it. So I think we're going to get cut off with this video. So I'll have to solve number 14 on the last video. But guys, please, please, please